Good morning, everyone. Life is a collection of moments, and each moment gives us an opportunity to make choices that define who we are. Too often, we postpone our dreams, delay our decisions, and hesitate to act because we believe that there will always be another chance. But the truth is, opportunities don't always knock twice. Some doors close forever, and waiting for a second chance can cost us our greatest moments. Opportunities in life are often like rare gems. They don't present themselves every day, and when they do, they carry the power to reshape our future. Many people mistakenly believe that if they miss one chance, another one will surely appear. But life doesn't always work that way. Some opportunities are unique, tied to specific circumstances, people, or moments in time. Once they slip away, no amount of wishing or waiting can bring them back in the exact same form. That is why recognizing the value of a present opportunity and acting on it immediately is so important. Think about how many doors in life open only once. It could be a chance to meet someone influential, a job opportunity that aligns perfectly with your passion, or even a moment to express your feelings to someone you care about deeply. These situations are fleeting, and the timing is everything. If we hesitate, the situation changes, the people move on, or the moment loses its meaning. The painful truth is that opportunities don't linger around waiting for us. They move on to someone who is ready and willing to act. History and personal experiences are full of examples of people who seized their opportunities and changed the course of their lives, as well as those who missed them and lived with regret. Great inventors, leaders, and visionaries didn't wait for the perfect moment. They recognized that opportunities rarely repeat themselves, and they acted even when uncertain. On the other hand, countless individuals hesitated, waiting for more time or clearer signs, only to realize too late that the chance had passed forever. This difference in mindset often separates those who achieve greatness from those who remain stuck in what could have been. At its core, the idea that opportunities don't always come twice is a reminder to treat every chance as if it might be the only one. It encourages us to stay alert, to trust our instincts, and to embrace risk when necessary. Life does not give guarantees, and opportunities are not infinite. By hesitating, we gamble with something that may never return. But by acting decisively, we give ourselves the chance to experience growth, success, and fulfillment that might never come our way again. Time is the one resource that every human being shares equally, yet it is also the one that cannot be replaced once it is gone. Unlike money, possessions, or even energy, time cannot be stored, recycled, or earned back. Every second that passes is lost forever, and this makes time the most precious resource in our lives. Recognizing that time is non-renewable pushes us to live with urgency and purpose, rather than drifting aimlessly through our days, assuming we will always have more. So many people live as if time is unlimited, postponing dreams, delaying decisions, and waiting for the right moment. But the truth is, the right moment is rarely obvious, and more often than not, people wake up years later realizing they wasted irreplaceable time on distractions or hesitation. The harsh reality is that while opportunities may sometimes circle back in new forms, the time that was lost while waiting can never be recovered. That's why it's essential to understand that each day is a unique gift, and how we use it determines the direction of our future. History is full of examples of people who valued their time and achieved extraordinary things because of it. They understood that every moment carried weight and acted with urgency to accomplish their goals. On the other hand, countless people wasted time chasing trivial pursuits, caught in cycles of procrastination, or believing they had plenty of time. The consequences of such a mindset are devastating, because time wasted cannot be reclaimed, and the pain of realizing how much was lost can be one of life's greatest regrets. When we embrace the reality that time is non-renewable, we begin to live differently. We prioritize what matters most, we spend more time with loved ones, and we invest our energy in goals that align with our true purpose. We stop treating time carelessly and start guarding it like the treasure it truly is. Every second, every minute, and every day becomes an opportunity to create meaning, to grow, and to act boldly. This awareness is what separates people who live fully from those who simply exist, letting time slip away unnoticed. Hesitation is one of the silent killers of opportunity. When faced with an important decision, many people hesitate, overthink, or allow fear and doubt to take control. While caution is sometimes wise, excessive hesitation often causes us to miss valuable chances. Opportunities rarely wait around, they demand action, and if we delay too long, the door eventually closes. What makes hesitation so dangerous is that it feels harmless in the moment, but its consequences are only revealed later when the chance is no longer there. Think about how hesitation affects everyday life. Someone may have the opportunity to speak up in a meeting, to share a creative idea, or to take a step toward their dream, but instead they pause, wondering if it's the right time, if they are good enough, or if they might fail. By the time they gather the courage, the moment has already passed. In relationships, hesitation can be just as costly. Waiting too long to express gratitude, love, or forgiveness can close doors to deeper connections, leaving behind regret and missed possibilities. What hesitation really does is hand over control of our lives to fear and uncertainty. While it may feel like we are being cautious, in reality we are letting self-doubt make our decisions for us. People who succeed often aren't the ones who had all the answers or perfect timing. They are the ones who acted when the moment was there. They understood that hesitation doesn't just delay progress, it shuts down opportunities that may never return. The window of chance narrows quickly, and those who act boldly are the ones who walk through it. When we recognize that hesitation closes doors, we begin to approach life differently. We become more decisive, more confident, and more willing to embrace risk. Instead of waiting for the stars to align, we learn to move forward even in uncertainty. Life rewards those who step up at the right moment, not those who stand on the sidelines wondering, what if? By letting go of hesitation, we give ourselves permission to claim the opportunities in front of us before they slip away forever. One of the greatest illusions in life is the belief that we will always have tomorrow. People often say, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll do it later, without realizing that tomorrow is never promised. Life is uncertain, and no matter how carefully we plan, none of us can guarantee what the next day will bring. The truth is, every moment we live is a gift, and postponing our dreams or important actions for another day assumes that we will always have more time, which may not be the case. This reality becomes painfully clear when we think about how many people leave things undone because they waited for tomorrow. Some delay chasing their passions, thinking they will have years to pursue them, while others put off repairing relationships, assuming there will be another chance to reconcile. Sadly for many, that tomorrow never comes, leaving behind regret and unfinished stories. Life's fragility reminds us that time should not be wasted, because once today is gone, it is lost forever, and tomorrow may never arrive. Living with the awareness that tomorrow is not guaranteed changes how we act in the present. It makes us more grateful for the time we have, more intentional with our decisions, and more courageous in pursuing what matters. Instead of waiting for the perfect time, we begin to realize that the perfect time is now. Each day becomes a new opportunity to move closer to our goals, to express love, and to live with purpose. Procrastination loses its grip when we acknowledge that waiting is a luxury life may not grant us. Moreover, accepting that tomorrow is not guaranteed pushes us to live with urgency and authenticity. It teaches us to stop making excuses and start taking action. We begin to prioritize the things that truly matter: family, dreams, personal growth over meaningless distractions. Instead of living as if we have unlimited days ahead, we live as though each day could be our last, filling it with effort, meaning, and courage. That mindset transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities, ensuring that no time is wasted in the hope of a tomorrow that may never come. Regret is one of the heaviest emotional weights a person can carry, and it often stems from missed opportunities or unspoken words. Unlike mistakes that can be corrected or failures that can be overcome, regret lingers because it is tied to what could have been but never was. It is the voice in our minds that whispers, if only and what if, replaying moments we cannot change. This burden grows heavier with time, shaping how people view their lives and leaving them with an unshakable sense of loss. The most painful aspect of regret is that it is avoidable. People regret not taking action more than they regret failing. For example, someone might look back and wish they had started their dream business, spoken up for themselves, or expressed love to someone who mattered deeply. Once that window of opportunity is gone, nothing can erase the knowledge that they could have acted differently but chose not to. That unfulfilled potential becomes a shadow that follows them, reminding them of what they let slip away. Carrying regret also affects how people live in the present. Instead of embracing new opportunities with courage, many allow past regrets to paralyze them, convincing themselves that they have already missed their chance. This mindset not only robs them of future growth, but also traps them in a cycle of dwelling on the past. Regret becomes a chain that keeps them from moving forward, weighing them down with guilt, disappointment, and longing for moments that will never return. Recognizing the heavy cost of regret is what pushes us to act decisively in the present. When we understand that hesitation and inaction are the main causes of regret, we start to value courage over fear and action over waiting. By choosing to seize opportunities as they arise, we protect ourselves from carrying the painful weight of missed chances. Instead of being haunted by the past, we begin to build a life that we can look back on with pride, knowing that we gave our all in the moments that mattered most. Fear and procrastination are two of the most powerful forces that hold people back from reaching their full potential. Fear makes us doubt ourselves, question our abilities, and imagine the worst outcomes before we even try. Procrastination, on the other hand, disguises itself as harmless delay, convincing us that we can always start later. Together, they create a dangerous combination that prevents progress and keeps countless individuals stuck in the same place year after year, despite having dreams and ambitions within their reach. Fear often acts as a wall, stopping us from stepping into new opportunities. It whispers thoughts like, "You're not ready, you might fail," or "what will others think?" These doubts keep us from taking risks that could lead to success and fulfillment. Procrastination adds to this by giving us excuses, telling us we'll act tomorrow, next week, or when the conditions are perfect. But conditions are rarely perfect, and tomorrow often turns into never. As long as fear and procrastination dominate our mindset, the future remains unchanged and progress remains just a possibility rather than reality. The true danger lies in how fear and procrastination steal time and opportunities silently. While we wait, doors close, and while we hesitate, others step forward and take the chances that could have been ours. Many people look back years later and realize they weren't stopped by a lack of ability, but by their own hesitation and avoidance. Fear and procrastination don't protect us from failure. Instead, they guarantee regret by ensuring that we never even try. They rob us not only of achievements, but also of the confidence and growth that come from daring to act. Overcoming fear and procrastination requires courage, discipline, and a shift in mindset. It means learning to act despite uncertainty and reminding ourselves that progress is built on small, consistent steps taken now, not later. Each time we choose to act instead of waiting, we weaken the hold of fear and procrastination over our lives. By confronting them head-on, we move closer to our goals and build a life defined not by hesitation, but by action and growth. Bold action has always been the driving force behind transformation, both in individual lives and in the world at large. Playing it safe or waiting for certainty rarely leads to breakthroughs. It is when we take bold steps that scare us, challenge us, and push us beyond our comfort zones that we discover our true strength and potential. Bold action is not about recklessness, but about having the courage to act, even when the outcome is uncertain. It is this willingness to move forward despite fear that sparks real change. When people look back at the defining moments of their lives, they often find that transformation didn't come from ordinary routines, but from extraordinary decisions. Choosing to pursue a dream, starting something new, or standing up for what they believe in. These are acts of boldness that reshape not only the path of the individual, but often the lives of those around them. Transformation is born in the moment someone decides not to wait any longer and instead takes a leap of faith. Without bold action, potential remains dormant, and dreams remain nothing more than wishes. Bold action also builds momentum. Once we take that first step, no matter how small, it sets off a chain reaction. The confidence gained from moving forward fuels more courage, and each decision to act strengthens our ability to face challenges. Over time, this momentum leads to significant transformation, careers advance, relationships deepen, and personal growth flourishes. In contrast, hesitation and timidity keep us stagnant, while boldness pushes us into new possibilities and opportunities that we might never have imagined. History itself proves that bold action creates transformation. Every great leader, innovator, and pioneer achieved greatness because they dared to act when others hesitated. They understood that progress never comes from waiting for the perfect time, but from seizing the moment with courage and conviction. By embracing bold action, we too can unlock doors we never knew existed and create a life that reflects our deepest ambitions and values. In the end, life is not measured by the chances we missed, but by the moments we embraced with courage and determination. Each day presents us with an opportunity to move closer to our dreams, strengthen our relationships, and live with purpose. If we wait, we risk losing those moments forever, but if we act, we create a life without regrets. So let us live boldly, make decisions with confidence, and seize every chance as if it were the only one we will ever have. Because the truth is, the opportunities in front of us right now may never come again. Don't wait for a second chance, make this chance count.